What's up everybody, Gonzii here, and the video we're about to watch is really got under my skin, man. Uh, it's me reacting to Charlie to Moist Critical about a series of texts from a engaged couple about Genshin Impact. And this dude ruined his marriage to be because of a fucking character in a video game. Before you get to the video, man, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It shows the algorithm how much you love my content, and it shows that you want more of this kind of content as well. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.
Get it. Come on, Charlie. Give it to us, my boy.
Let me paint you a scenario
Let's
here.
go.
This is kind of like a gamer's version of Rorschach's.
Okay.
You have $600 lying around that you're saving for a rainy day. You live paycheck to paycheck, and it's emergency money for you and your fiance.
All right.
But Genshin Impact has some new gacha coming out.
Oh.
What do? Do you
Priorities,
let that
right?
money sit there idly, just waiting to be spent?
Just existing.
You take the initiative like a true level 100 raid boss and spend that $600 that you and your fiance have been saving on that Genshin Impact drop. There's only one right answer. And unfortunately, that correct answer of spending the $600 of emergency funds on Genshin is getting this marriage in hot water. It's actively falling apart. Now, gamers are some of the most misunderstood creatures in the universe, but we're also the most advanced species. So I don't blame people for not always fully comprehending our methods. We can level up, we can emote, we can even make you come through the computer screen.
We can emote, bro.
Sorry. But sometimes shit just goes cattywampus. And this is one of those stories. So this guy's fiance, his IRL life duo's partner, found out that he spent $600 on Genshin, and it's not looking good. So his fiance finds out and tries to get a hold of him. We tune in the middle of this where he's saying, "Stop calling me." She insists that they need to talk right now, but he says, "You're not being fair at all. I explained my boundaries."
I'm getting so triggered. So this idiot, is at home playing Genshin Impact and says, "Stop calling me." His fiance goes, "Hey, dumb fuck, we need to talk right now. Stat, Pick up the phone." And this bitch said, "You're not being fair at all. I explained my boundaries to you. You are not respecting." Oh my god, the self-centered piece of this. This guy's a piece of shit. The fact that you are already in financial distress, because you are living paycheck to paycheck, and you saved $600 in case of an emergency, which is amazing. Phenomenal work, That's great that you have that money there in case of an emergency. But you go and you spend it on a fucking game? What are you fucking mind? Why does this girl accept to marry this bozo? Why?
Boundaries to you.
I'm so triggered already.
Them. This is exactly what
not respecting your boundaries.
Shut up. About you. So she says in caps lock, "You spent $600 on our credit card on a fucking game. I explained it already to you. $600 for 2 virtual characters you don't need without asking when we are paycheck to paycheck. That card was for emergencies with the Civic." And then he just drops a screenshot of one of the Genshin Impact characters that he bought.
Such a moron.
He tries to turn this around on her and begins calling her abusive here in a little bit, but he starts by saying, "I told you my boundaries and you're not respecting them." But what the fuck? I told you I was going to spend all of our money on Genshin Impact. You can't be getting mad at me. You're not respecting the groundwork I've laid out here.
Man,
I told you I was going to do this. What's the issue here?
This is very dickhead.
You told me you wanted her too, but you aren't happy for me, LMFAO.
It's such a moron.
I like how he puts like the picture of the Genshin Impact character that he bought as like a, "Look at this. How can you be mad when I bought this for us? I did this for us. You said you wanted it too. How can you possibly be mad? So what? I spent all of our emergency money.
He is a fucking addict.
Genshin Impact. You should be thanking me." I just love how he's saying that she should be happy for him. Like, oh my god, honey, I'm so proud you bought this Genshin character with all of our remaining emergency money. Oh my
he's
goodness.
such a clown. I want to punch his head
I've
in.
never loved you so much. And he goes on to say, actually, I am done. I am a 29-year-old man. I am allowed to make purchases without
You're such a
your
loser.
permission.
You're such
That
a
is an
loser.
abusive dynamic. Explain that, or Blank, explain
I'm
that
about to
very
throw
well
up
to
on
me.
this bitch.
Well, we're gonna jack out of the Matrix here for a moment here to digest that statement. I like how he puts his foot down. I'm a 29-year-old man. If I want to waste 600...
Where? I'm a 29-year-old man. You shouldn't be snooping on my finances. Oh, you fucking disgusting dickhead. Oh, have a grip, man. Oh my god. Why would she accept to marry this idiot? Why? 29 years old, yeah? At your big age. Point of saying like, you're not respecting my boundaries. You're being abusive. Bitch! That's who you are. You are a bitch, bro. Just fuck off. Poor girl,
dollars
man.
on Genshin Impact characters with money that we have been saving for emergencies while
Poor
living
girl.
paycheck to paycheck, then damn it, as a man, I'm gonna do it! And he like rips his shirt like Hulk Hogan style. In his mind, I bet this went so hard. He's like, I'm putting on
Yeah,
the big
I'm
boy
so
britches
hard,
this time.
bro.
No.
I've
I'm
put
a
them
man.
in their place.
I'm a man. I can buy Genshin Impact characters all day till the cows come home if I want to. I don't need your permission. I am a hunter-gatherer. I gather
Such a bitch.
Genshin Impact
Such
characters.
a bitch.
Yeah, where's my juice box? And then he has the chutzpah to say that this is an abusive dynamic from her for getting upset at him for spending all of their emergency
He should
money
leave his
on
ass right
Genshin
there and
Impact
then.
characters.
When
This
he
is
said
like a pretty
that,
classic
she was
thing
like,
where
okay,
they try
marriage
and,
is
like,
off. I'm
spout
done with your
therapy
ass.
words
Fuck
at the other
off.
person to like
Stay with your
belittle
weak
them or make it
characters,
feel like
fucking
it's
loser.
their fault. So he's going for some big bold strategies. Yes, I said I want Farina. I didn't say we should spend hundreds to get constellations. You are a fucking addict. You already spent all our
Facts.
Christmas money on it. You're snooping into your fiance's purchases. You should take a look at yourself. She flips the bird at him and says, this is a shared card that I set up for emergencies and you went behind my back. Why don't you tell Redacted about your gambling addiction to video game characters?
Talk
Just
to
says
him.
A. That's like a classic anime, like, Actually, Redacted told me all about your coercion, and I believe you are a narcissist personality.
Why'd you
That is why
want to
you are
marry her then?
continuing to try and control me and control my financial decision making. You know this is my values, and I have had Farina as my wallpaper forever.
Oh, that makes it
I
better.
refuse to be verbally abused
Fuck
for being
off.
myself. I'm battling anxiety, and you do not care at all. There's a lot that just
To have the goal to say, I have her in my wallpaper, you know I like her, like she's real or something. Aurea is my celebrity crush. If you guys don't know who Aurea is, I put an image somewhere. If I have a fiance and one day we're living paycheck to paycheck, yeah, that God willing will never happen to me, yeah, because that's just stressful. Aurea launched sneakers. Let's just say it like this. She launched sneakers. Cost $600 from the emergency card that we have, me and my fiance. And I bought those sneakers and I went to her and she was mad at me, rightfully so. And I responded with, that's my celebrity crush. You know I like her. Why are you so mad about it? Do you know how fucking weird that sounds? Jesus Christ, man. This guy is such a such a moron.
So he tries to make her feel bad for looking into the finances, saying you should look at yourself, which is a crazy thing to say when it's a shared credit card that she set up and you went behind her back to use that money for yourself. Like, it's not like she was snooping. She set it up, and it is your joint credit card with her, so of course she's going to see it.
Of course.
We then get into some real pathetic stuff where he calls her a narcissist that's trying to control him and control his financial
Just
decision
leave
making.
him.
Brother, this is
Girl,
financial
just leave his
decision-making.
ass,
This is
please.
Neanderthal caveman gooner brain. This guy's saying that he had Farina as his wallpaper forever, so he had to indulge in this obsession. Brother, it makes you sound like fucking Gollum with your Precious, where he's like touching his phone, like petting
And
Farina's
Gollum
wallpaper.
was less of a moron
No,
for
okay,
it.
I've had this for my wallpaper forever. I had to waste our money on it. How can you be so heartless? You know I'm battling anxiety.
I have
And
anxiety.
wasting all of our money on Farina, that helps.
Hey, idiot! I battle anxiety. If one day I went to my mom's purse, took the money out, and went and bought something without her permission, and I said to her, Mom, I have anxiety, you are not understanding. Bro, I would eat the most vicious elbows ever recorded in the history of mankind. Before I added the words, I have anxiety, I would already be eating elbow sandwich, bro. Are you out of your mind? Such a dickhead. Fuck off.
Farina's the only thing that can
I can
cure my
smell him
anxiety.
from here as well.
Do you want me to suffer? Is that what you want? I'm a 29-year-old masculine beast. I have to spread my wings sometime and waste all of our money on Genshin gacha. You know this. I set those boundaries, you narcissist.
Little bitch.
He just has the gall to call her verbally abusive and controlling and a narcissist. Meanwhile, this unhinged goober just wasted $600 of their emergency funds for virtual Genshin characters. It's unbelievably pitiful.
Such a moron.
And he tries to blame her for not respecting his battle with anxiety. Hey, buddy, you know what's going to make that anxiety much worse? Having $0. I think that's going to make it a lot worse. Farina's not going to come to your rescue. She's not real. Sorry to
Who's
hit you
going to
with
pay
cold
for
water.
the
All you're
light
doing
bill,
is digging yourself
an
into a
internet
deeper
bill?
hole, and now you're
Fucking
losing your
moron.
fiance over it as well because you couldn't resist the urge to waste your money with her on this game behind her back. Everything pops off here in Act 4 of this. He spirals out of control. I don't want to get married to you. I'm not talking on the phone. So now he's the one calling the marriage off. If you can't respect me wasting all of our money on Farina and Genshin Impact characters, then we're just not meant to be, you narcissist. You thought that you could control me? You can't control me. I'm like Michael Jordan in his prime. You can't control me. You can only hope to contain me, but you can't do that either because I'm hard addicted to...
I didn't do a fucking thing with Farina yet because of your calls. When I tell you, this guy is a fucking gooning, disgusting pervert bitch. I will bet anything you guys want, yeah, that this guy spends his days just yanking it to Genshin Impact. Guarantee it. Fuck you, dude.
The Genshin gacha, and I will waste all of the money that I ever see in my life on it. I emailed
God,
screenshots
please
for my
save this
appointment
girl.
tomorrow. Thank
Please
you
save this girl from this
sorry.
idiot.
I emailed screenshots for my
Please
appointment
save
tomorrow.
her.
Thank you for
My
giving
God.
me a horrible anxiety attack and ruining my night. And no, I didn't do a fucking thing with Farina yet because of your calls. That's heartbreaking. I spent all this money on Farina, and you yapping and blabbering about how bad and big of a deal it is has prevented me from spending time with Farina. You proud of yourself now? I didn't even get to use Farina yet. As he's like shedding tears, profusely crying in his bathtub.
I hate this guy so much.
She then makes
I'm
a threat that
boiling.
sends him
I
off
am
the
literally
rails. This was
boiling.
threatening the nuclear option.
I hate him.
She said, I'll call Capital One and dispute the charge. Your account will be banned. I have no doubt when he read that, his heart sank.
Yep.
The pit in his stomach expanding to a black hole in his soul. All the color in his...
This dude is also not the brightest. The fact that she had to spell it out what this meant, this dude's a fucking moron.
world turned to gray as he was faced with the possibility of losing Farina. He said, try it. You'll lose me forever. Why?
Oh, she'll be
I'm
glad.
going to Scottsdale for the night. Stop
I mean,
calling
she's
me for
safe
12
from
hours
you.
and we can talk then. Good night. Will you please answer my mom? Please? So, during this, his mom, I guess, was trying to get involved. Like, how can you do this to my son? According to the fiance here, his family started calling her abusive for this, which is crazy that even his family doesn't understand how bad it is to waste the emergency money on fucking Genshin Impact characters. So his mom, I guess,
Didn't
was
get
trying to call
slapped
to
enough
give
as a
her
kid, man.
piece of her mind, an earful on this. Like, how
Moron.
unreasonable can you be to my son, you abusive narcissist? And then he tries to do the old Jekyll and Hyde routine, so he comes back and says, I apologize
love
for
it.
my reaction. As I said, my anxiety is bad
Oh,
today.
I'm about to punch
I have to do
this
better.
monitor,
I
bro.
love you. You don't need to dispute the charges. I'll get you the money soon. Redacted can spot me $600 tonight, so you can text him your Venmo. Anxiety really bad. Redacted, please. That damn anxiety using him like a goddamn fleshlight here. He treats
Tell me
anxiety
she
like
left
he's
him.
trapped in a fucking
Please tell me
genjutsu.
she left him.
I love
please.
how everything about him changed once she threatened to dispute the charge
Yep.
and he might lose Farina. No, don't do that. Please, don't do anything drastic. We can still come back from this.
Tell
Look,
me she
don't.
left him. Tell him she
Without
left. Tell
Farina,
me she left him.
I have nothing. I have nothing. So now he's getting his mom on the horn, like, Mom, we have to save Farina. He's treating it like a hostage negotiation now. And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Look, don't dispute the charges. Don't dispute the charges. I'll get the $600 another way. Anything but that. Please, God, no, don't do it. My anxiety is really bad. Look, it's just bad anxiety. Anxiety is what caused all of this. Look, we don't need to do anything like this. It doesn't have to be this extreme. Anyway, though, that's the whole text journey, but the poster did give a bit of an update. The marriage is off.
Nice!
He's blocked
Come
her,
on!
but is still actively playing Genshin Impact on Discord, so he's at his mom's house doing that. She did get $600 sent to her, so she was able to get that back and lock the account, which is good. And also, it's good that they got this out of the way before they were fully married, because this would have been a disaster if this had happened during the marriage.
Lord save this girl.
So, pretty rough situation.
God saved this girl.